Morning folks, took the van for MOT yesterday and got some news back that it's failed on quite not considerable amount of failure. Two specific things I'll show you. I'm showing you the back of the vehicle because in here I reckon I've got a maximum payload of let's have a look. Gym bag, toilet, a little rucksack, a sleeping bag, 2 deck chairs, a folding table, a bivvy which weighs 18 kilos, okay, and then let me just show you around the back. Let me just give me a second. A gas canister, a fuel tank, my Duca shower and an awning, and that's just a bivvy. And then in here I have tools, emergency stuff, an axe and whatnot. Now the reason why I'm showing you all this, because this does not equate to a considerable amount of weight. This is just some pegs, an awning, some rope, my axe, some cooking stuff, and some emergency stuff like breakdown, jump leads and whatnot. I wouldn't say that weighs too much. Now the payload on these vehicles, this is a FIAT DUCATO 2016. The maximum they reckon the maximum payload is 1,000 kilos. That's a lot, isn't it? Oh my God, that's a ton, isn't it? Is it? It's about a ton. It's 2,240 pounds to a ton. This is UK ton. Close that door. Right, okay. So I need to show you something now. So we're going to get on the floor. Alright, here we go. Right, look at my springs. Can you see them? They're almost bent the other way. Well, they are bent the other way. Both sides are bent and they're on the buffers. So this is what's failed MOT. Can you see that? I'm resting on the buffers. Buffers. That's what they're called. See them there? See? That's an MOT failure. Now, if these are rated to carry a ton, I haven't got a ton in the back of this vehicle. So at some point, I was talking to the MOT blokes. He's a friend as well, and so that's, you know, they don't fail it because you're a mate. They fail it because that's the idea. You want to keep your vehicle safe. So the last, he said, it must have a rough ride, Mark, and I was like, oh yeah, pretty rough. And he goes, well, that's why I didn't even notice this. There's no way I've got a payload in the back of this vehicle of over a ton. So I mean, these things can handle a ton easy, and they reckon it's one of the best vans to handle the weight. So what he suggested, what's happened at some point, they've had more than a ton in here, and this is just, see it? That's weird, isn't it? So I'm really low. I'll show you my wheel arch in a minute. What did he say? He said the only thing he can think of is that they loaded this vehicle up with some tonnage or over a ton and then left it in there. He said that's the only thing he can think of, which then actually puts the springs under that much pressure that they actually stuck in that position. It's a bit weird, but right, hold on a second, let me get off the deck. Also, I think this side is weaker than the other side. Okay, I can't even get 2 fingers in there. Alright, so let's go around the other side. Three fingers in there comfortably. I could even get 2 in next door. So, I've got to order a couple of springs by the look of it. Heavy duty FIAT DUCATO. You're looking at 400 and some odd pound and then fitting. I can fit them myself, but the bloke at the garage, mate of mine, says I'll do them for you. Just I'll charge you. I'll give you a quote. He said it wasn't too bad, so we'll go from that. So that's where we are at the moment. Poor old van, no MOT. That's weird. Those springs are really weird. Anyway, waste time crying over it. I'll get them ordered today. I'll update the video as we're going, stating where I got them from, and we'll look at the comparison before, which is this one, to afterwards when they're done. It's going to be a few days, I think. I've got to wait for them to come anyway. All right, that's where we're up to. So, yeah, we'll catch you in the next update.